It came out last week that Trump's personal lawyer, Michael Cohen, who is now in deep federal investigation shit, only had 3 clients in the past year. Right? The president, who Cohen helped to pay off a porn star that he had an affair with. His second client, a major GOP fundraiser named Elliot Broidy, who Cohen also helped to pay off a playmate that he had an affair with. Right? And then Michael Cohen had one more client. Right? Out of 7 billion people, 7 billion people, who could have wanted to join this club and use Michael Cohen as a lawyer last year? Only one other person did. And this person's identity was a complete mystery until today.
This is CNN Breaking News.
We are now getting word the lawyer for the president, Michael Cohen, has just disclosed in court that the client who had requested to remain unnamed was Sean Hannity of Fox News.
Thank you. Yeah, it turns out Michael Cohen's secret client was Sean Hannity, which, I'm sorry, is not a good look. You know, right now, Sean Hannity's probably on the phone with his wife, like, hey, honey, it's so weird how I use the guy who pays off mistresses to get me out of that parking ticket. It's funny, right? Hello? 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 Just think about how unethical this is for a moment, right? Hannity has been reporting on this Michael Cohen story from the beginning. But he conveniently never mentioned that Cohen was his guy, which even for Sean Hannity is pretty shady. I mean, even Instagram models have higher ethical standards because they'll be like, drink tummy tea. By the way, I'm sponsored by tummy tea. They tell you what it is, right? And I'm not expecting him to aspire to the levels of the Kardashians, but come on, Sean. And I'll tell you what else. Once you know that Hannity has personal skin in the game, like with Cohen, it's fun to go back and look at everything he said about the FBI raid, because now we can see that Hannity wasn't just mad, he was scared.
President Trump's longtime personal attorney, Michael Cohen, just had his office, his home, and his hotel that he was staying in raided by the FBI today. And this is an unprecedented abuse of power. Cohen's payment is a perfectly legitimate business move. Mueller's witch hunt investigation is now a runaway train careening off the track, spinning out of control. If you voted for Donald Trump, you better get buckled up, because this is going to be a rough ride.
You know, now that we know he was working with Cohen, that looks less like a news show and more like a guy really stressed giving himself a pep talk. It's just like, come on, we got to get buckled up. This is going to be a rough ride. Hoo-ha! Oh. But let's move on. You know, on a normal weekend, America and its allies launching 105 missiles into Syria would be the only news that everyone would be talking about. But there are no more normal weekends. So instead, the story dominating the headlines was ex-FBI Director James Comey's new book, A Higher Loyalty, the most hotly anticipated book since the sequel to Everyone Poops. Everyone Poops 2. Yeah. It turns out some people don't poop. So, to promote the book, last night Comey sat down with America's most respected leprechaun, George Stephanopoulos, in a primetime interview as well. And Comey said all the things that we already know about Donald Trump. You know, he said he's immoral, he said he's a liar, he said he mistreats women. It's all the stuff that got Trump elected. But what did raise an eyebrow was when Comey revealed how he told Trump about the pee-pee tape.
I'm about to meet with a person who doesn't know me. He's just been elected president of the United States. And I'm about to talk to him about allegations that he was involved with prostitutes in Moscow. I did not go into the business about people peeing on each other. And he interrupted, started talking about it. You know, do I look like a guy who needs hookers? I didn't answer that, and then I just moved on.
No, President Trump, of course you don't look like a guy who needs hookers. You look like a guy who chooses hookers. Totally different.